into that light southerly breeze when this thing gets underway.
Well, that's okay. You know, that may bode well for us, because if we come out and can hold them right off, that sets the tone.
Well, the Whitefaces and Tigers will be back out here in just a minute. They'll make their appearance. We're going to take a 60-second break. We're just minutes away from start time here at Whiteface Field. Back in 60 seconds. Here at Whiteface Field, the Whitefaces have made their way out, as have the Tigers. The Tigers in the white uniforms, blue hats, blue numerals. Whitefaces in the maroon tops here tonight. White trousers and maroon hats. And the Whitefaces will be kicking it away. Talked with Coach Delozier a little bit about this, Don, about the short pooch kick. I think tonight we may go a little deeper.
Well, you know, they've got a reason for doing that, and to be honest, it's worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Cooper made a run or two on us. They figured it out a little bit and made a run or two, so we may change it, like I said.
Whitefaces will kick from south to north. What breeze there is kind of out of the southeast, really, a little bit across the field as we look at the flag down in the south end zone. But the Tigers will be going into that breeze, such as it is, at the outset here tonight. Bridwell, the Whiteface quarterback, is the man who handles the kickoff duties, and he's not putting it on the hash mark here right now, so that means he's going to kick it as deep as he can.
Yep, he's not going to cross the field like he has been.
Tigers with two deep safeties waiting back around the 10-yard line. They'll stand back there in anticipation of this opening kickoff. This football game is just about to get underway. James is one of those two back there, and he's joined by his teammate Morris. And here we go. High kick, deep kick, going to go all the way back into and out the end zone. Man, if you can kick it like that, you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff.
I was fixing to say, why hadn't we've been holding our kicker back. Man alive, he kicked that thing 5 yards.
He did. And, I mean, with very little breeze, the Whitefaces put them at the 20-yard line. Tigers break the huddle here. They've got a real long, lanky guy split out here to the near side. That's Zach Kitley, 6'6". He's a senior, 175-pounder. I formation on first down. Huey, the deep man, but kept by the quarterback, and he throws the pass to the fullback for a gain of 12 and a first down as Marquez makes the tackle. First play of the ball game.
They've been running that since Moby Dick was a minute. That same exact play.
We had that discussion with Coach Delozier this morning and with Coach Compton off the air here a minute ago.
They run them guys off, and fullback goes to flat, wide open.
4 down linemen for the Whitefaces on 1st and 10 from the 32 as Hanslick bends down under center, gives it to his tailback right up the middle, running through would-be tacklers, and Morrison with a tackle, but not before a gain of about 7, maybe 8 on the first carry of the night by Bobby Huey.
Yeah, Bobby's a good-looking running back. He's only a sophomore, 6 foot, 170 pounds, but he looks good in his uniform. They'll probably use him a lot.
Just underway here, Whiteface Field. First possession of the night. Tigers have picked up 12 and 7 on the first 2 snaps. Hanslick, the quarterback, is 6'3", wide side of the left, I formation. He gives to his fullback right up the middle, little seam across the 45, still on his feet to the 48. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Back-to-back first downs finally brought down by Morgan Moss and the Whiteface linebacker, whose name just slipped me.
Yeah, they run a little quick trap play in there and influenced our defensive tackle to the outside, and when they did, the center got on the backside and created a pretty good hole in there.
So the Tigers off and running literally here in this first series as they have it just short of midfield at their own 48, 1st and 10. In motion goes the fullback to the wide side. Trap it back inside, the fullback up the middle. He's got about 6 or 7 down to the Hereford 45. Finally brought down by Martinez and Morgan, but it's another good gainer, 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, that was to the fullback back to the little counter trap that time. You know, they're doing this different than we see a lot now in this day and age of football. They're just lining up and running right at us.
Big lineman up front again, average about 255. 2nd down and a short 4, wide side of the left as Hanslick gives it to keeps it himself. Hanslick to the 40. As he cuts to the outside, he's hog-tied by Paschal, but not till he gets another first down to the Hereford 37-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
I couldn't tell if he missed the handoff or that was really a call play. I really thought he wanted to hand it on the reverse.
He did, Coach, he did, and we had a guy run right by.
He was fixing to hand it off to our guy. And
he
made a heads-up play.
He did. Great play by Hanslick. I watched that on the replay there. We had a defender come with the guy on the reverse and ran right. Almost could have taken the ball away from Hanslick had he seen it. But it's 1st and 10, 3 first downs in a row for the Tigers. They're at the Hereford 37, pitch sweep left side. Huey lowers his shoulder and drives down to about the 33-yard line. Hit there by Eli Castillo, but not before he got 5 on the first down carry.
Well, that's just the old power sweep. Pitch it the ball to the tailback and let him find the soft spot, and he found it for 5 yards. We're cheating up a little here. We're getting a little more people in what they call the box to try to stop this run. We better be careful for play action.
White faces 4 down linemen in this formation. Here's the roll right. He wants to know he's going to keep it all the way to the 25, to the 20. Tripped up as he runs over would-be tackler. Finally brought down around the 19-yard line. Another first down for the Tigers. And white-face player shaking up. Mays holding that left shoulder a little low.
Well, that time that was a called play where he faked the ball to the tailback and ran, just bootlegged it out the opposite direction, and our defensive end lost containment, and he had a lot of room.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 19. A very impressive opening drive by the Tigers as they knock at the door. The 8:58 left first quarter. Fullback hit immediately and dropped. Lost a yard first. Good play of the Whitefaces defensively on the night as they move it back to the 20-yard line. The tackle made by San Miguel.
Yeah, that's the same play they ran earlier for about 12, and this time we held them for -1. So it takes a lineman a little while to kind of get the feel of the game as it starts and the speed of the game, and I think we'll adjust to this and be okay.
2nd and 11, 8:30 left first quarter. Tigers have taken the opening kickoff and moved it to the Hereford 20, wide side of the left, as Hanslick, the big 6'3" quarterback, calls them down. Dykes is the center, 250-pound senior. Hanslick straight back, looking to throw. Looking, hit as he throws. Got a man there, but it's short of the mark. Good lick by Ryan Martinez. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Well, Ryan came on a blitz from the backside defensive end spot, or a strong safety spot, and really made a good play. Hurried that throw. The receiver might have been open enough if he had more time.
That he might, but the Whitefaces did a good job of getting heat on him, and it is 3rd down and 11 with 8:12 left first quarter. Couple of big plays coming up here. Probably in 4-down territory, I would think, if not field goal attempt. Bobby Kitchens making her way into the stadium, followed by W.H. Gooby Kitchens right behind her. Here's the fake inside, over the middle, wide open. He missed him. Oh, telling you, the fullback was open as a butcher knife, Salas, and that would have been a touchdown, but he missed him, and it's 4th down and 11.
Yeah, they ran a little play fake, and our linebacker came up to tackle the running back who didn't have the ball, and the fullback slid out right up the seam. And if the quarterback had hit him, he'd have scored.
Well, they're going to try a field goal here. It looks like they're going to line up for a 37-yard attempt from the near hash mark. The holder, though, is Hanslick, the quarterback, so the Whitefaces better be heads up for some kind of tomfoolery here. First possession of the night. 37-yard attempt. Good snap. It's down. The kick is up. It is far enough, but the kick is wide left. Missed it left. The Whitefaces hold, and the first surge of the night comes up empty for the Tigers.
Well, they made a good drive, but our defense stopped them. Really, the key play of that was that first down.
Yeah, it was.
And forced them into a throwing situation, and I think that's the difference in their team this year. They may not be quite as good a throwing team as they have been in the past.
Whitefaces will take over at the 20-yard line. That Kitley, that 6'6" receiver, he's the free safety coach. I mean, he is an odd-looking duck out there at 6'6". He's 175 pounds. Back in the shotgun, first down. Here's the give to Uvalde. Running right side, and Jose lowers his shoulder, gets a couple. But good defense by the Tigers as he was hit first by Salcido.
Yeah, that's one of our standard plays, and I think Friendship's probably pretty good on defense. They've held teams pretty good, and we're going to have to be patient and really execute on offense.
White faces Garcia, the center, in that shotgun formation. Back is Bridwell. Bridwell going to throw the little hitch pass out to the right side. It's incomplete. We dropped it, but a flag on the play before that play ever got underway. So the Whitefaces are going to get illegal procedure and make it 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, I think somebody jumped a little bit inside. It looked like I couldn't tell who it was.
Well, hard to see on the replay, I'll be honest. I'm sure they did, but I don't know who it was. But the Whitefaces are backed up now, and we'll try to. We've had a little problem with the flu this week, I'll be truthful with you, and we've got a couple of guys that may not be out there. I'm just going to have to wait and take a look here in a minute when we get a chance. Coach Delozier wasn't sure today about that, but hopefully we can go. Out to the right side goes Shelton and Yostin on 2nd down and 13. Straight back, Bridwell passed in and out of the hands of Zach Lopez. It'll be 3rd down and 13. Wasn't going to be much of a game, but it probably would have gotten 5 or so, but he just dropped it.
Yeah, they played a zone coverage that time with cornerback staying in the flat, and Parker threw it to the flat, and the cornerback.
There is not much of a wind here tonight, but they will go into that light southerly breeze when this thing gets underway.
Well, that's okay. You know, that may bode well for us, because if we come out and can hold them right off, that sets the tone.
Well, the Whitefaces and Tigers will be back out here in just a minute. They'll make their appearance. We're going to take a 60-second break. We're just minutes away from start time here at Whiteface Field. Back in 60 seconds. Here at Whiteface Field, the Whitefaces have made their way out, as have the Tigers. The Tigers in the white uniforms, blue hats, blue numerals. Whitefaces in the maroon tops here tonight, white trousers and maroon hats, and the Whitefaces will be kicking it away. Talked with Coach Delozier a little bit about this, Don, about the short pooch kick. I think tonight we may go a little deeper.
Well, you know, they've got a reason for doing that, and to be honest, it's worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Cooper made a run or two on us. They figured it out a little bit and made a run or two, so we may change it, like I said.
Whitefaces will kick from south to north. What breeze there is kind of out of the southeast, really, a little bit across the field as we look at the flag down in the south end zone. But the Tigers will be going into that breeze, such as it is, at the outset here tonight. Bridwell, the Whiteface quarterback, is the man who handles the kickoff duties, and he's not putting it on the hash mark here right now, so that means he's going to kick it as deep as he can.
Yeah, he's not going to cross the field like he has been.
Tigers with 2 deep safeties waiting back around the 10-yard line. They'll stand back there in anticipation of this opening kickoff. This football game is just about to get underway. James is one of those 2 back there, and he's joined by his teammate Morris. And here we go. High kick, deep kick, going to go all the way back into and out the end zone. Man, if you can kick it like that, you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff.
I was fixing to say, why haven't we've been holding our kicker back. Man alive, he kicked that thing 5 yards.
He did. And, I mean, with very little breeze, the Whitefaces put them at the 20-yard line. Tigers break the huddle here. They've got a real long, lanky guy split out here to the near side. That's Zach Kitley, 6'6". He's a senior, 175-pounder. I formation on 1st down. Huey, the deep man, but kept by the quarterback, and he throws the pass to the fullback for a gain of 12 and a 1st down as Marquez makes the tackle. First play of the ball game.
They've been running that since Moby Dick was a minute. That same exact play.
We had that discussion with Coach Delozier this morning and with Coach Compton off the air here a minute ago.
They run them guys off, and fullback goes to flat, wide open.
4 down linemen for the Whitefaces on 1st and 10 from the 32 as Hanslick bends down under center, gives it to his tailback right up the middle, running through would-be tacklers, and Morrison with a tackle, but not before a gain of about 7, maybe 8 on the first carry of the night by Bobby Huey.
Yeah, Bobby's a good-looking running back. He's only a sophomore, 6 foot, 170 pounds, but he looks good in his uniform. They'll probably use him a lot.
Just underway here, Whiteface Field. First possession of the night. Tigers have picked up 12 and 7 on the first 2 snaps. Hanslick, the quarterback, is 6'3", wide side of the left, I formation. He gives to his fullback right up the middle, little seam across the 45, still on his feet to the 48. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Back-to-back 1st downs finally brought down by Morgan Moss and the Whiteface linebacker, whose name just slipped me.
Yeah, they run a little quick trap play in there and influenced our defensive tackle to the outside. And when they did, the center got on the backside and created a pretty good hole in there.
So the Tigers off and running literally here in this first series as they have it just short of midfield at their own 48, 1st and 10. In motion goes the fullback to the wide side. Trap it back inside, the fullback up the middle. He's got about 6 or 7 down to the Hereford 45. Finally brought down by Martinez and Morgan, but it's another good gainer, 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, that was to the fullback back to the little counter trap that time. They're doing this different than we see a lot now in this day and age of football. They're just lining up and running right at us.
Big lineman up front again, average about 255. 2nd down and a short 4, wide side of the left, as Hanslick gives it to keeps it himself. Hanslick to the 40. As he cuts to the outside, he's hogtied by Paschal, but not till he gets another 1st down to the Hereford 37-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
I couldn't tell if he missed the handoff or that was really a call play. I really thought he wanted to hand it on the reverse.
He did, Coach, he did, and we had a guy run right by.
He was fixing to hand it off to our guy, and he made a heads-up play.
He did. Great play by Hanslick. I watched that on the replay there. We had a defender come with the guy on the reverse and ran right, almost could have taken the ball away from Hanslick had he seen it. But it's 1st and 10, 3 first downs in a row for the Tigers there at the Hereford 37, pitch sweep left side. Huey lowers his shoulder and drives down to about the 33-yard line, hit there by Eli Castillo, but not before he got 5 on the 1st down carry.
Well, that's just the old power sweep, pitching the ball to the tailback and let him find the soft spot, and he found it for 5 yards. We're cheating up a little here. We're getting a little more people in what they call the box to try to stop this run. We better be careful for play action.
White faces 4 down linemen in this formation. Here's the roll right. He wants to know he's going to keep it all the way to the 25, to the 20. Tripped up as he runs over would-be tackler. Finally brought down around the 19-yard line. Another 1st down for the Tigers. And white-faced player shaking up. Mays holding that left shoulder a little low.
Well, that time that was a call play where he faked the ball to the tailback and just bootlegged it out the opposite direction, and our defensive end lost containment, and he had a lot of room.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 19. A very impressive opening drive by the Tigers as they knock at the door. The 8:58 left, 1st quarter. Fullback hit immediately and dropped. Lost a yard first. Good play of the Whitefaces defensively on the night as they move it back to the 20-yard line, the tackle made by San Miguel.
Yeah, that's the same play they ran earlier for about 12, and this time we held them for a -1. So it takes a lineman a little while to kind of get the feel of the game as it starts and the speed of the game, and I think we'll adjust to this and be okay.
2nd and 11, 8:30 left, 1st quarter. Tigers have taken the opening kickoff and moved it to the Hereford 20, wide side of the left, as Hanslick, the big 6'3" quarterback, calls them down. Dykes is the center, 250-pound senior. Hanslick straight back, looking to throw. Looking, hit as he throws. Got a man there, but it's short of the mark. Good lick by Ryan Martinez. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Well, Ryan came on a blitz from the backside defensive end spot, or a strong safety spot, and really made a good play. Hurried that throw. The receiver might have been open enough if he had more time.
That he might, but the Whitefaces did a good job of getting heat on him, and it is 3rd down and 11 with 8:12 left, 1st quarter. Couple of big plays coming up here. Probably in 4-down territory, I would think, if not field goal attempt. Bobby Kitchens making her way into the stadium, followed by W.H. Gooby Kitchens right behind her. Here's the fake inside, over the middle, wide open. He missed him. Oh, telling you, the fullback was open as a butcher knife, Salas, and that would have been a touchdown, but he missed him, and it's 4th down and 11.
Yeah, they ran a little play fake, and our linebacker came up to tackle the running back who didn't have the ball, and the fullback slid out right up the seam. And if the quarterback had hit him, he'd have scored.
Well, they're going to try a field goal here. It looks like they're going to line up for a 37-yard attempt from the near hash mark. The holder, though, is Hanslick, the quarterback, so the Whitefaces better be heads up for some kind of tomfoolery here. First possession of the night. 37-yard attempt. Good snap. It's down. The kick is up. It is far enough, but the kick is wide left. Missed it left. The Whitefaces hold, and the first surge of the night comes up empty for the Tigers.
Well, they made a good drive, but our defense stopped them. Really, the key play of that was that 1st down.
Yeah, it was.
And forced them into a throwing situation, and I think that's the difference in their team this year. They may not be quite as good a throwing team as they have been in the past.
Whitefaces will take over at the 20-yard line. That Kitley, that 6'6" receiver, he's the free safety, Coach. I mean, he is an odd-looking duck out there at 6'6". He's 175 pounds. Back in the shotgun, first down. Here's the give to Uvalde. Running right side, and Jose lowers his shoulder, gets a couple. But good defense by the Tigers as he was hit first by Salcido.
Yeah, that's one of our standard plays, and I think Friendship probably pretty good on defense. They've held teams pretty good, and we're going to have to be patient and really execute on offense.
White faces Garcia, the center, in that shotgun formation. Back is Bridwell. Bridwell going to throw the little hitch pass out to the right side. It's incomplete. We dropped it, but a flag on the play before that play ever got underway. So the White Faces are going to get illegal procedure and make it second down and 13.
Yeah, I think somebody jumped a little bit inside. It looked like I couldn't tell who it was.
Well, hard to see on the replay, I'll be honest. I'm sure they did, but I don't know who it was. But the White Faces are backed up now, and we'll try to. We've had a little problem with the flu this week, I'll be truthful with you, and we've got a couple of guys that may not be out there. I'm just going to have to wait and take a look here in a minute when we get a chance. Coach DeLozier wasn't sure today about that, but hopefully we can go. Out to the right side goes Shelton and Yostin on second down and 13. Straight back, Bridwell passed in and out of the hands of Zach Lopez. It'll be third down and 13. Wasn't going to be much of a game, but it probably would have gotten 5 or so, but he just dropped it.
Yeah, they played a zone coverage that time with cornerback staying in the flat, and Parker threw it to the flat, and the cornerback was kind of standing there waiting on him.
Big play for the White Faces here now as bringing the play in is Garza, and he'll split to the right side. He'll go out there with Yostin. To the near side is Davis and Lopez. 4 split, wide side left, shotgun formation. They bring a blitzer. Parker's in trouble, but he gets away, gets outside, looking, throws over the middle, got him. Oh, he got hit too early. Flag comes in, and that's the big 6'6" free safety that I talked about earlier. He got there a good 2 steps too soon, and the flag against Kitley gives Hereford a first down.
Yeah, that's a Parker. I know what he's trying to make a play, but boy, that's a dangerous throw when you come back and throw it across the middle against your body, and thankfully, and I'm not sure we wouldn't have completed it though if he hadn't interfered.
Parker, Jim just pointed out on the replay there, Parker rolling left, has the ball in his left hand. You will not see that very much from a quarterback who's right-handed, but that's what he did, and he kept it away from the defender who was rushing. But it's a first down, a 15-yard penalty, and I mean, no doubt, it wasn't one of those where you could argue the fact there were 3 flags that came flying and could have been more.
Yeah, that was definitely an early arrival by the defensive player.
And when you're 6'6", I mean, it's hard to hide out there. Shotgun, first down, rolling left is Bridwell. Here comes the blitz. We pick him up. Throws back against the grain, complete to Jonathan Davis up to the 48-yard line. And just like that, the White Faces have a second first down.
Well, I'll tell you, they went man up on us there. They had what we call man with a free safety in the middle. And I don't think they can do that. I think if we get a lot of that, the one thing they will do when they go man-to-man is bring a lot of people. Yep. So that's going to be the key to that.
White Faces with a first and 10 from their own 47. No score, 6:58 left first quarter. In motion of the near side comes Lopez. They give it back to the other side to Uvalde. Jose got maybe a couple, but a good defense in the middle as the Tigers were there in force. First guy there was McCauley.
Yeah, they did a good job, but that's okay. We need to run the ball some to keep their guys from just teeing off and sprinting to the quarterback.
They're 200, 236, and 210 up front, the 3 down linemen. So pretty good size, but not huge. Second down and 9, just got a yard on that last play. Wide side to the right, out of the shotgun. Little hitch pass, complete out to the right side. Lopez makes a man miss. He's still on his feet at the 45, down near the first down, around the 43-yard line. Good job by Zach after the catch. That was a second down play they may have to measure.
Yeah, and that's it. Now they went back to the zone there, and I think we've got an attack that can handle either side, man-to-man or zone. And they backed off of Zach. We hit the quick pass, and then you got an athlete like him out there. You make one man miss, you got a chance to make a big play.
He actually made a couple as I watch it back on replay. The guy, the initial tackler, and then he made another with a little dipsy-doodle move. That was the second down play, but he got us a good 8.5 yards. He's about a half yard shy. Third down upcoming.
I don't know how coach will approach this. Probably, if you thought you were going to go for it, he might take a shot at a big one, but don't think he is with his personnel coming in.
6:15 left, first quarter, no score. The Whitefaces at the 43-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers took the opening drive, drove down to the Hereford 20, missed a field goal on fourth down there. The Whitefaces trying to respond. Right now have its third down and about a foot and a half at the 43.5 of the Tigers. We're going wishbone here. Coach Compton's favorite formation. And the Tigers are drawn in tight now, obviously expecting us to do what you do out of the wishbone, and that's what we do. Right side, little crisscross action with Garcia on the carry down to the 41-yard line. Goes Damien, and it's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces.
That's a good job there. That's the best that's looked in a while. It was a misdirection play. We just didn't turn around and give it. We faked the ball to the fullback and gave it to the halfback coming to the other side. It was a good play.
Third first down of the drive for the Whitefaces, halfway through a scoreless first quarter. 1st and 10 from the Friendship 40. Wide side to the left. In motion to the near side comes Garza. They give it to him, but he's in trouble. Christian can't get the corner. He is dropped for a loss of 4. Nice tackle. That again, the Mr. Kitley, the guy, the 6'6"er, he came knifing through, and it's 2nd down and 14.
Well, they read that one. They read our mail on that one because we ran that little fly sweep with the weak wingback coming in motion, and their opposite guy was waiting on him. Now, he didn't have a chance.
Be interesting to see Kitley, Ben. I've watched early on here. He has come up quickly every time. He's the free safety in the middle, and obviously the line of last defense. Now he's in single coverage, though, out on the right-hand side. Hereford has 5 receivers out on 2nd down and 14. Straight back, here comes the blitz. Pick him up, but now not completely, and he's dropped for a loss back at the 41 as the Tigers just brought too many, and the Whitefaces couldn't get them blocked. Nice defensive play, and it's going to be 3rd down and a country mile.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about a while ago. Man-to-man, they didn't have anybody deeper than 3 yards to come across the line, and when they go that way, they're going to bring pressure, and we weren't able to pick them up. I don't know if we have a hot route, I don't know, but at a blitz package, you're going to have to deal with that some.
3rd down, and we'll call it about 27 yards to go for a first down for the Whitefaces here. Here's probably just get some of it back and punt it away.
Play field position, That's right.
4:30 left, first quarter, no score. The Whitefaces now timeout call by Hereford. Just before the 25-second clock expired, timeout Hereford, first quarter, no score, back in 1 minute. Like a Whiteface field, no score in the first quarter. The Whitefaces facing 3rd down and 27 as we return to play. The ball at their own 41-yard line. This series of downs began at the 41 on the other end of the field. You can do the math there, and the Whitefaces now with 4 receivers, 2 split each way. Bridwell in the shotgun, straight back. They bring 4, pick him up. He steps up, running right, looking. He's going to run up the field. He's to the 50, still on his feet, stumbles to the 45, and Parker gets to the 43. Pretty nice 44, pretty nice gain, but 14 yards short of the first down, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a good job by Parker, though, because they played zone, dropped there. They wouldn't give us anything short. He felt like they were all covered, and he helped us on field position. If he can get a good punt here inside the 10 or so, we'll come out on this.
3:56 and counting, first quarter, no score at Whiteface Field. As back in punt formation is Bridwell, single safety back for the Tigers. See if Parker tries to kick it out of bounds. Now we've got time called by the official here on the near side. And the Whitefaces have taken their 2nd time out here of this first quarter.
I think that was Friendship.
Oh, Friendship took the timeout. I beg your pardon. They've taken their first time out of the ball game. So timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second break and be back at Whiteface Field. All right, back at Whiteface Field. Tigers, I guess, a little concerned. Maybe the Whitefaces we're going to try some sort of trickery there on 4th down. I don't think we're about to at the 44 of Friendship, but 3:46 left first quarter. Do have the quarterback back there, so that gives you some options that other teams don't have. Let's see, though. I think we punted away here. Good snap. Token rush. High booming punt. Going to hit down around the 10-yard line. Going to bounce to the 7-yard line, be 8-yard line, be down there by Marcus, and it's 1st and 10. A very good job by the Whitefaces.
Great punt, great coverage, just exactly what you wanted. Yep. And now those guys are 92 yards away, and they're in any league, NFL, college, or high school, it's hard to drive the ball 92 yards.
Yep. That's exactly right. Marcus split way out to the right. He's got the coverage over there. Murillo in the secondary for the Whitefaces. On the near side here, it's Paschal. And Martinez is the free safety. The linebackers are Castillo and Morrison. 4 down linemen for the Whitefaces on this first down play. Give up the middle to the tailback. He bounces to the outside. Huey does, and gets a couple of yards, maybe about 4. They got him, 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6.
Well, they'll probably be pretty conservative down here, running the power play off tackle, and try to get some of that field position back. And boy, if we could buck up here and hold them right here, and then we'd get great field position. 2nd down and 6 it is. That was Alvarez on that last tackle. Guy that's really played some good football for the Whitefaces out there. Senior 190-pounder in that down position, tough place to play. 2nd down and 6, wide side of the left, inside 3 minutes to play in a scoreless first quarter. Fake's going to throw. Looking out here for the big 6'6"er. He's open. It is complete and out of bounds. Up at the 33-yard line, good tight coverage by Paschal, but a perfect throw, and it's 1st and 10 Tigers. Yeah, it was play action, and I think they surprised us. They surprised me there. I didn't think they'd do that, but that's a good call. And the big, tall receiver, he is a long, tall drink of water, boy.
He is
going to be tough to cover all night.
He has caught, let's see, three catches on the year, so hadn't been out there very much, apparently, according to the stats they handed to his ear. 1st and 10, little hitch pass to the left side, complete out there in the flat, but the Whitefaces close quickly, gain of only about 3. Nice play by the defensive end out there. That's Reyes, and it's 2nd down and 7.
They ran that a little different than most people. They didn't pull a lineman out there. They sent the fullback to try to block, but it was so slow developing. We had lots of time to recover and get back and make the play.
Morrison calls the defensive signals. It's Moss here on the near side at the defensive end for the Whitefaces. Sanchez on the far side. Alvarez and Reeve, the 2 down defensive linemen on 2nd down and 7, wide side right, just over 2 minutes left. No score, first quarter. Give up the middle, Huey. Piles in there and drives forward for about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Reyes again on the tackle along with Castillo as Murillo checks back in. 3rd and 2 for the Tigers.
Well, it looks like Friendship's pretty basic right now, and they're going to play some ball control is what they're trying to do, and they've been pretty good at it so far.
That they have. They have a 3rd and 2 here with 1:45 left. First quarter of play. Again, the big guy, Kitley, is split out here to the right side, but you surely wouldn't expect them to throw it here on 3rd and 2. Single coverage on him. Pitch sweep right side, Huey. Turns up the field, 45. Huey to the 50. Huey back to the 46, but a flag comes down, and that's going to be a hold against the Tigers. They had a big old load out there. Bevel, the 300-pounder, he grabbed somebody right in the open field, and that's hard to ignore.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where that occurred, but I think it may have sprung that runner, because it looks like right there he's really got him wrapped up. And without that, I'm not sure that runner could have got that clean of a running lane.
So they're going to move it back, make it now 3rd down and about, it's the spot of the foul, so back to the 37, 3rd down and about 7 for the Tigers. Long 6, short 7. Changes things considerably.
It does for them, and I feel like they'll probably throw the ball here. And we can give up a little short pass. We just don't want to give up anything major.
I formation now as Hanslick calls them down. He's got 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. 25-second clock is inside 5. He's got to bend down and snap it pretty quick here. Takes the snap right on the 25-second clock. Pump fake. Wants to throw long. Got a man out there, but the pass is incomplete. Good defense by Murillo over there. Not a very good throw. The Tiger coaches holler at the official, but wasn't any pass interference there, just a really bad pass.
Well, they only had, I guess they had 3 receivers out, and we really did a good job of covering them. We had guys right with them. We didn't get a lot of pressure on them, but I don't think we were just trying to make sure he didn't scramble and make a first down.
So with 1 minute left in the first quarter, the Tigers have to punt it away. Jonathan Davis goes in single safety. Whitefaces will get it for the 2nd time in this ball game as Hereford hustles the punt return team out there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now the Tigers are a player short. 25-second clock, though, still plenty of time as Jonathan waits around his own 25 in anticipation of the punt. Exactly 60 ticks left in a scoreless first quarter. Snaps over his head. Punter goes back. The white faces aren't coming. And now he falls down at the 3. The punter could have picked it up and kicked the ball, and instead he rolled on the ground and picked it up, and the white faces have it back at the Friendship 3. Wow.
Boy,
what a break.
Yeah, and that snap went 10 foot over his head. But, that was not a good play by their punt returner, because if nothing else, he could just run out of the end zone. And
yep.
I believe you're right. I believe he had time to kick it.
I think he did too. We weren't rushing at all. We had the return on. So now it's 1st and goal from the Friendship 3. Shades of last week in reverse, Coach. Hopefully.
That's exactly right. And if we can stick this in the end zone, I'm telling you, makes a lot different attitude on the sideline. Oh, man, it'd be good.
White faces have both running backs, Uvalde and Garcia, in their 1st and goal from the 3. 54 seconds left, first quarter. Out of the shotgun, Parker, high snap, but he controls it. He's going to keep it. He's going to head to the corner of the end zone. The white faces would lead, except a yellow rag comes down on this one. This one's coming back. The white faces are going to be whistled for holding. Same official who called holding on the Tigers calls holding on the white faces.
I don't know if it's holding or blocked below the waist. A wide receiver can't block below the waist, and it's hard to tell. I guess it was holding on somebody.
I don't know.
Garcia led the play, and he made a great block. Man, he sprung him to the end zone, but I guess it was holding.
Huge break for the Tigers there. It takes 6 points off the board, moves it back to the 12. The good news is it's still first down for the white faces, but they're 12 yards away from a touchdown. This time they send Garza and Yostin to the right, Davis to the left. The running back is Garcia. Shotgun formation, 1st and goal from the 12. Rolling, handoff back inside. Garcia tripped up at the 12. He was about to go the distance. A great defensive play made by the Tigers.
Yeah, we made a little draw play where it looked like the rollout again by Parker, and he handed it back to Garcia coming this other way, and their number 3, Zach Britton, made a great play because he scores if he doesn't tackle. 2nd
and goal from the 12, maybe the final play of the first quarter. We're down to 23 seconds and running. White faces with the football, wide side of the right. Yostin goes out that way. Single coverage on him. That's Kitley, the big guy, out of the shotgun, and now Hereford has to take a timeout. Timeout, white faces with 12 ticks left in the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second break. No score at White Face Field. Back in 1 minute. All right, white faces used a timeout there as we weren't exactly squared away on what we wanted to do on the 2nd and goal from the 12. Again, the snap over the punter's head. Started at the 3, got a holding call when we scored on first down. White faces Miguel Friday playing here on the near side. He's one who's had the flu all week. Big old guy, and that's got to be wearing on him. Wide side right, shotgun, rolling right. Gets a block on the corner. Looking. Holds it, pulls it down, slings it at the last moment, throws it away. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they challenged us in with their secondary people again, walking right up on our receivers, all 4 of them. They're not 2 or 3 yards off, straight up man-to-man. And then trying to get pressure, and the coaches made a good call on the rollout to keep the pressure off.
Yep. Tried to get it to Zach Lopez that time and really just had to throw it away. Zach was covered in the end zone. 7 ticks remaining in a scoreless first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 12 for the white faces. The Tigers subbing in a couple of fresh jerseys here. As the referees talk with Coach Davis on the far side. I don't know what that's about.
Well, they've got a player down over there, and I don't know if they were getting him off the field. I just know he's still down, but he's off the playing field.
Let's see, the officials, I don't think it was about that because he continued to talk to the head linesman on the far side. But in any event, the white faces have it 3rd and goal. Tiger player.
I think he's up.
He's been attended to, and white faces will have it 3rd and goal now as we resume play. Again, had the touchdown call back on first down. Garza, Lopez, and Yostin to the right, Davis to the left. Single coverage on him. Back to throw. Going to throw it for Davis in the corner. Just lob it up there. He can't get to it. Man, he was manhandled down there in the corner, but no flag. Philip James on the coverage. And the white faces will have to attempt a field goal here, Coach.
Well, we got Davis over here isolated one-on-one, and it's just you got to execute it, and that's tough to do. And their kid made a pretty good play, and but we're okay. Parker's a good kicker, I think he can put this through the uprights.
It'll be a 30-yard attempt, his first field goal attempt. The snap is down, the kick is up, it is no good. It is wide right. The rush came and hurried him just a little bit, and we missed wide right, and both teams have missed field goals, and the Whitefaces lose a touchdown on that first down holding call. Wow, what a big play that was in this ball game.
It was, and it's the fastest quarter we've played in 10 years.
End of the quarter, no score at Whiteface Field, back in 1 minute. No score, first play of the second quarter. Tigers with the ball from their own 20-yard line. Give it to, flag before we ever get going here. And it's against the Tigers for procedure. Make it 1st and 15.
Well, that's on them, but those guys need to back off them flags. Let them play, guys. I mean, I understand you keep it fair and all that, and you call the penalties when they're obvious, but goodness, we've been having a flag on every other play, it seems like.
1st and 15 for the Tigers. 2 scores to give you. The Cooper leading 14-0 in their ball game, and Big Spring leading 14-0 in theirs. Neither of those a surprise, but those are the early scores against San Angelo and Plainview, respectively. First down 15, misdirection, going to throw it. Back here, looking, got all day. Now going to run with it out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30-yard line, near a first down, finally tackled by Morrison. Well, we got to get some heat on the quarterback. He had all day. He could have peeled it and eaten it, Coach, as you say back there.
That's right. And the coverage is doing a good job because he really didn't have any place to throw it, but then we let him break from the pocket, and we don't have any linebacker support because we're back deeper at covering this. So we've got to do a little better job up front on our pass rush lanes.
6th first down of the ball game for the Tigers. They have it at their own 30, overcoming that 5-yard first down penalty. And out of the single back formation, they give it to him. Tailback cuts back against the grain to the 40-yard line, 45-50. The race is on, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, and run out of bounds somewhere down around that 20-yard line. Finally run out by the Whiteface sophomore Marcus Reyes, but a huge hole on the little counter play, and it's 1st and 10 Tigers.
We had him there. We had our hands on him for a 2-yard loss. He breaks that tackle, and he just off to the races. And those are the kind of things, the way this game's going right now, those are the kind of things that'll win a game.
Ryan Martinez shaking up on that last play, comes out of the ball game. Doc looking at him here on the near side, the Whiteface free safety. I formation, Tigers now trying to take the lead at the Hereford 20. Both teams have missed field goals as Hanslick out of the I formation, wide side left. Big 6'3" junior calls them down. Hanslick gives to the tailback, right side. He's hit on the line of scrimmage. Morrison got there first. Good job by Morrison, by Castillo. And it is 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd down and 7.
That was a good job by Joe. He stepped up in the hole where the fullback was coming and leading the play and really did a good job.
Whitefaces make it 2nd down and 7.5, we'll call it. From that point, also in on that last tackle was Matt Martinez. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers now. Wide side left, 10:50 left. No score first half of play. Misdirection, going to keep it, roll left, wants to throw it, getting some pressure from the Whitefaces, but he turns the corner again and run out of bounds and then hit right out of bounds by the Whitefaces. No flag, but a nice run by Hanslick. There is a flag here on the near side, and I think there's going to be a holding call against the Tigers. No procedure against the Tigers, so forget that one happened. But again, Don, we lost contain here on the outside.
Yeah, this quarterback's a pretty good-sized kid, and they faked the ball in there on that power play, and then he just pulls it out and run with it. I don't know I guess he was looking to throw.
Yeah.
But if you let him get around you, he's going to hurt you. You've got to keep him inside with your defensive end. 2nd
down and 13 now. 10:39 left till the half. The official on the near side here signaling a timeout. I don't know. I think they're discussing where the ball should be marked after that penalty, and they move it back about a foot to the 23. So 2nd down and 13, 10:39 left till the half. Tigers with the ball, wide side to the right. They'll go out of the I formation as Hanslick goes down under. Whiteface defenders, Moss here on the near side, Sanchez on the far side. We're pretty outsized defensively versus offense. physically. He's going to throw it. Got a man out there wide open, complete, down around the 15-yard line. Good tackle, but not before they picked up a good chunk of change there, the tackle made by Jeffrey Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's a play action where they're getting a lot of mileage right now out of that play action and that bootlegging, because they're running the ball successfully and they fake that play and you can get lulled in there, and then he threw a good ball that time.
Well, they've only thrown it 82 times in 6 games, but they've thrown it 7 times here in the first half against the Whitefaces, only 2 incomplete. 3rd down and 5, wide side left. Hensley, misdirection handoff, and his tailback falls down, lost the ball, but got back on it, lost about 2 yards, maybe 3, and it'll be 4th down, and we'll call it 4th down and 7, and here comes the field goal unit on again for the Tigers.
Well, I'm a little bit surprised because, he was a wide left a while ago. He had the leg, so I guess if he hits it straight, he's got the leg to make it. This is about where it was a while ago, isn't it?
This is a 35-yarder, where the last one was a 37-yarder. It's on the far hash mark. Clock running with 9:29 left. No score in the first half. Tigers with the field goal attempt here on 4th and 7. Good snap. Kick is down and up. This one's far enough. It is good. Got it through. 3-0 Tigers with 9:16 left in the first half. Back with Frenship kickoff in 1 minute. All right, 9:16 left till the intermission. The Whitefaces trail 3-0 after that 35-yard field goal by Elliott. The Tigers will kick it off from the 40 and kick it from south to north, so they'll have the benefit of the breeze. Tigers have 2 players with broken hands or wrists. I don't know. They've got yellow casts on. They're very, very noticeable. We've got one on the kickoff team here, and then another kid I saw a minute ago. Whitefaces ready to receive the kick now. Have 2 deep receivers. Garcia back there on the far side of the field, and here's the kick by the Tigers. Kick is high, and it's going to be fielded by Garcia at the 10. Damien to the 15, running to his right to the 20, out to the 24-yard line. Then he's driven back, and the ball maybe came loose in all that mess. And the Whitefaces got on it. I think it did come loose. Boy, that would have been disaster if we had lost the football there.
Yeah, the official over here threw his beanbag, which means he saw a fumble.
Hunsaker made a great play to get it back.
This is a huge, I think, a really big series for us. We don't have total yards, about 10. We just don't have any yards. And time of possession is way out of balance. And we need to give our defense a little rest. They've been battling pretty good in there.
2 out of 5 throwing the football. That's all we've got to show for it here. Early second quarter. 9:10 left till the half. Handoff Uvalde right up the middle. Jose lowers his shoulder, gets what he can. That's not much, though. Out to the 27, make it 2nd down and 7.
Well, that's a short gain, but at least it's moves the chains, or it moves the ball forward, and that's really important in this kind of game.
I agree, but I would have to say we need a running play that kind of gets their attention, and we haven't had that yet.
Not yet.
Here comes Garza in with a play from the bench. 8:40 left till the half. Hereford down 3-0 in what has been a pretty defensive first half of play. Wide side of the left now. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. In motion to the near side comes Lopez. Garcia with a good snap. Little hitch pass, but it's too high in the air and almost picked off on the ricochet. Tried to get it to Davis, but it was high and behind him. Jonathan got a hand on it. The ball went up in the air dangerously, and it's 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, they got some quick pressure on us from up in the middle, it looked like that time, and Parker hurried it, and Tom's right. We were very fortunate that it wasn't intercepted.
So the Whitefaces with a huge play here, 3rd and 7 from their own 27, down 3-0, and 7 yards away from giving it back to the Tigers.
We need a big play. We need a spark.
Yep. 2 to the left, 3 to the left, and 1 to the right for the Whitefaces. Shotgun. The left side is the wide side. Straight back. Looking. Here comes the pressure. Now he turns away from it. Gets wide left, throws it for all he's worth, but throws it away. Just threw it out of bounds again. Parker had no time, and then when he got back there, got some pressure, he spun out of there, but just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, well, they're just manning up on us and crowding us, and initially that time we had some protection. Looked like but we didn't have anybody breaking for our receivers. Are going to have to win some of them one-on-one deals for us to get the ball to them.
Bridwell to punt. Well, the punt receiver is very, very shallow. 8:16 left till the half. He's at the 45 on Friendship's end of the field. Good snap, token rush, big booming punt over the punt returner, who gets away from it. It hops to the 30, 25, 20, and down to the 18-yard line. And you talk about giveaway football right there. The Tigers gave the Whitefaces just about 25 yards.
Yeah, you know, that used to be one of my pet peeves. Mm-hmm. You feel the ball. If you can feel it, you feel it. Fair catch it. I don't care, but don't let it roll 20 yards. And that's what they did. And it's a big play because that had it on the 40 instead of the 20.
He's got 2 punts, 50 and 55 yards on the night. That's been about the most offensive thing we've had, Whitefaces, I mean. As the Tigers have the ball, a 3-0 lead. The line of scrimmage is their 18. Imperative that the Whiteface defensive unit get them stopped quickly. 8:05 left till the half. Down under center now goes Hanslick. I formation behind him, fakes, he wants to throw, he's going to throw long. Man running a streak route, that's the big 6'6"er. He makes the catch, but he catches it out of bounds. Good defense over there by Paschal, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Well, they went after us there on the home run. They faked the play action and threw to the big tall guy, and he did make a good catch, but he was about 2 yards out of bounds.
Yep, good job by Paschal just to stay with him and play the field. Not panic when that ball was in the air. Here comes Nino in at linebacker. Martinez, who was shaken up earlier, is back out there. Now Nino comes back out. He doesn't go in at linebacker. Whitefaces have Marcus here on the near side in single coverage on the split receiver. There's receivers split each way. A tight end in this formation for the Tigers. Fullback and a tailback. They give it to the tailback right up the middle. He gets about 3, maybe 4 out to the 21. 3rd down upcoming. Good defense by the Whitefaces.
Good rush defense right there. We needed to do that now. It's 3rd and long, and we've got to be alert. They're probably going to run a little play action pass. That's all they basically run, bootleg or something like that. We got to be alert on the quarterback.
Sanchez made that last tackle. He's a guy, defensive end, not a big one, but he is really cat quick out there. He and Moss are the defensive ends for the Whitefaces. Big play here, 7:25 till the half. Hereford down 3-0. Tigers with the ball. 21-yard line of Hereford. They need to reach the 28. Fullback in motion, misdirection, gonna throw. Again, tries to throw the home run pass. This one's out of the stadium, and it is 4th down and 7. Strange call there of the Tigers as they tried to run the streak route, but nowhere close to making the connection, and now they must punt.
Well, again, I was surprised there because I figured they'd run him back, run him off, and then stop and throw him for the 1st down. But he kept running, and like we said, the ball was way overthrown. We got a chance to get some field position here now and go take the lead in this game.
7:13 left till the half. Not a good series of downs there for the Tigers as they go 4th and 7 now, and they'll have to punt inside their own 10. This all started with a great punt by Bridwell to back the Tigers up. Tigers a little confused now as the Whitefaces deploy defensively. Want to make sure they got everybody accounted for on the pass rush. Martinez is coming hard here from the near side, but the kick is off the side of the foot up to midfield. Going to hit. Davis going to pick it up at the 40 on the hop. He's giving ground back to the 45. Now cuts up to the 47 or 8, and Jonathan down about the 48-yard line. Good return, good field position for the Whitefaces. 1st and 10.
Was it? Now that's what you do. Jonathan played that exactly like it was a short, kind of not very high punt. It bounced to him. He kept it from rolling down the field, and therefore we gained about 25 yards.
We did indeed. As they move it, 49 is actually on Hereford's end of the field. 1st and 10. 7:01 left till the half. Again, the Whitefaces need some offense. Tigers with 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers in this formation here. Straight back to throw. Hums it out here, complete to the right. That's Lopez, and Zach will get about 4 on the play, down to about the 45, maybe 5 on the carry, on the pass.
We need to do more of that. Now, they were zone that time.
Yeah.
And when they're zone, they give you a little more room for that short passing game. When they're man, they don't let you have that, and they're coming to get you. Got to double moves is how you got to beat man. But to do that, you got to have a little time.
Joey York made that last tackle. York's the guy with the broken arm playing out there. Second down and 5, wide side right, handoff inside. Garcia finds a little seam, and Damian rumbles inside the 40 down to the 39. First down for the Whitefaces. Best running play of the night.
Yeah, now 77, man, our big guy.
Slabs.
He did a heck of a job on that in 71. I don't see his number on here, but he was in there, and he did a good job. Bernal. Both those guys blocked really well that time.
First and 10 from the Friendship 40. 6:15 left till the half. Hereford down 3-0. Out of the shotgun, straight back. Bridwell again, short count, throws long, got his man out there. Great catch by Yostin. He got a foot down to 21, a gain of 19. First and 10, Hereford.
Looked to me like that time they were in cover two, maybe man underneath, and Chase got in that dead zone there between the corner and the safety. Parker threw it to his back shoulder. He catches it, steps down with 1 foot, and we're nearly to the red zone.
Just outside the 20, first and 10, just over halfway through the second quarter. Hereford down by 3. Out of the shotgun, wide side left, in motion goes Garza. They give it to Garza, trying to get him outside, but this play won't count. The Whitefaces moved. It'll be first and 15.
Well, I didn't see the movement, but we had a play over there, it looked like. It's very similar to the one we ran earlier where they strung it out and stopped us, but this time we were moving, but I think we'll come back to that play.
First and 15 for the Whitefaces. Again, 6:05 remaining in the first half of play. 3-0 Friendship with the lead. The Whitefaces trying to respond here as into the huddle with the play comes Tanner Shelton. Shelton will pass it along to his quarterback. Whiteface offensive lineman up front, Larry Pacina. He's another one playing with less than 100% health out here tonight. First and 15, back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He steps away from the pressure, looks, fires it down there. It is complete to Davis. It's a first down, but a flag's going to come down, and I think the Whitefaces are going to get a holding call and make it first and 25. Wow.
I'll tell you, that was a great job by Parker. They rushed 4-5, and he saw it and felt it, and then stepped up to the left there, up into the pocket, and then we get a holding call. Takes us, man, that's a tough call right there, because that really took us out of scoring range.
It was, and it really is when you see kind of there wasn't much going on out there, I'll be truthful. First down and 25 for the Whitefaces. Now we've lost a touchdown on a holding call. Now we lose a first and goal on a holding call. Those are huge penalties, needless to say. 3 to the left, first and 25, 1 to the right, that's Yostin. Single coverage on him. Let's see if we can give him time. Yostin's going to go deep. No, he's going to pull it down, run with it. Parker, though, in trouble. Gets the corner. He's down to the 30, still on his feet, steps out of bounds. He got about 10. Not a bad play as he scrambled out of there down to around the 25-yard line. Makes it second down and 16.
Well, and that's another thing about the way they're playing us as far as man-to-man, because all the receivers had run off and all the defensive backs were with them. And when Parker breaks through it free, there's nobody there, because they had brought a lot of pressure on us that time.
And that time, both Zach and Jonathan peel back to get blocks. Unfortunately for Zach, he got the worst of it. He's on the near side. Doc's looking at him. It looks like he's got a shoulder problem.
He did make a good block.
Second down and 16 for the Whitefaces. 5:43 to the half. Rolling right, handoff back inside. Garcia slips one tackle but can't get free. Down to about the 23. Almost caught him napping again, but not quite. And it is now third down and 13.
Yeah, we ran our little misdirection where we roll out and then hand it to the back going the other way. And that's the second time we run it, and both times it's just tripped up. He ought to break that before the night's over. Joey
York, again, the guy with the broken arm, he made a maybe touchdown-saving tackle. He made a great play. Third and 13 from the 24 now, 5:10 left on the half. Wide side right for the Whitefaces. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Tigers bring 4. Going to throw it to the end zone for Yostin. Battling with the defender. He gets his hands on it. There is no call. Yostin wanted an interference call but didn't get it, and had a chance but didn't make the catch. And now the Whitefaces with a dilemma. I think we're out of field goal range, Coach. I think you got to go for it here.
Probably. I think you're right. That would be kicking a little bit maybe into the wind. That's a good throw. He threw it where nobody was going to catch it except Yostin, and it was just off his fingertips.
And again, and I'm not being critical here. I'm just saying the official could or could not have called interference there. He did not. 4th and goal. White Faces go for it. 4th and 13, I'm sorry. White Faces go for it from the 23. Rolling right, they bring the blitz. Throws it back underneath to Davis. He gets the completion. Davis lunges inside the 10 to the 9. What a play by the White Faces, Jonathan Davis. He was hit 6 yards short of the first down, and he made it anyway. 1st and goal.
It was a great call by Coach Delozer. He sprinted, all the flow goes to the right. Davis kind of hangs back over on the left and then comes across. Great throw, great call.
Yep, Bernal and Slabs both with blocks out front. 1st and goal from the 8. We overcome 15 yards in penalties on that series. Wide side right, 1st and goal. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Slant pass behind him, but complete. Nope, didn't hang on. Had to reach back, Jonathan did. Had it for a moment, couldn't hang on about the 3. It would have been 2nd and goal from there, but instead bring it back to the 9 and make it 2nd and goal.
Yeah, his pass was just a little bit behind Jonathan. And that's the kind of plays you run down here in the goal line. As you don't, if you can get the inside cut, it's really, really hard to cover.
It was behind him, too. I watched it back on replay for a reason. The defender came crashing in, and had he thrown it out front, that ball would have probably been intercepted. So a wise decision by Parker. Here we go, 2nd and goal, wide side right, 2 backs in the backfield now. We're going to have full protection here, I think. Yep, going to roll right, wants to throw. Underneath, complete. Garcia leaps into the end zone, touchdown Hereford as he hit the back out of the backfield, found him underneath, and Damian goes in for the TD. The White Faces lead it 6-3 with the point after upcoming.
Another good job by the coaches, good call that they faked the ball to running back, and then Garcia comes out of the backfield into the flat. Wide receiver runs his guy off into the end zone. Great call, great play.
4:28 left first half. Here's the point after attempt. The kick is down and up. It's far enough. 7-3. Hereford back in 1 minute.
What kind of experience?
All right, great drive by the White Faces at a critical time in this ball game. They take a 7-3 lead. We had not done much up to that point. Overcame 15 yards in penalties to get to the 1st and goal. So a great job by the White Faces there. Lead it 7-3 as Parker tees it up. 4:28 left till the half, and the Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining in case that becomes an issue. Bridwell ready to kick it away. Kicked it in the end zone, kicking from south to north. Now from north to south. Hits it kind of wang off the side down to the 20-yard line, back to the 25, out to the 30, the 40-yard line, and the White Faces, Parker Bridwell, the man who kicked it, makes the tackle, but great field position for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was, and I'll tell you, Parker did a great job, or that guy might have been gone because he's the safety, and his job is to make sure they don't break one for a touchdown, and he came in and made an excellent tackle, wrapped him up, very nice.
Tigers with the football, Hereford with a 7-3 lead, 4:22 till the intermission. Tigers split receivers left and right. Again, the big 6'6"er out to the right side, Kitley. He's covered out there in single coverage by the White Faces. High formation on 1st down for Hanslick and the Tigers. Wingback comes in motion. Hanslick gives to his tailback, running right. Big hole, has 10, has a 1st down into Hereford territory. As Huey not touched until he got about 7 yards into the secondary. 1st and 10.
Yeah, they blocked us pretty good that time. We're playing up there. We got eight-man front, and if you break that line of scrimmage against an 8-man front, you got a chance to go a long way. But now we've got to play better up there on our 8-man front and not let them do that.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 49. That's 1st down number 8 of the first half of the Tigers. Wide side of the left now as Hanslick calls them down. In motion comes the wing back, but gives him the misdirection to the tailback again, and again Huey hits in there. Pretty good hole, got about 5 down to the 44 before he's dropped there by the White Faces on the far side, Alvarez. Also, we've subbed into the ball game. Again, my eyesight's killing me. Who's 75? I can't read it in the program. Somebody help me out here. But the White Faces... Okay, the White Faces got to make a stand here. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers, just lining up right now and trying to run it down Hereford's throat.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we don't see this a lot the rest of the night.
Wide side left, running back, pitch it back to him, hit in the backfield and tripped up. Nice play by the White Faces, Bobby Nino. No gain on the play, make it 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that was a much better job, and Jose came in out defensive tackle position and helped on that too.
Yep, he kind of drove him out, and then Bobby closed in a hurry, and it's 3rd down and 5. Inside 3 minutes to play first half. Tigers very well may be in 4-down territory here at the Hereford 44. Depends on what they get on this down if they don't get the first down. Hereford up tight on the receivers now. Let's see. Hanslick waiting for the 25-second clock to wind down to 5. Wow. Misdirection, going to throw. He's hit. He's dropped. Dropped for about a 3-yard loss. That's Ryan Martinez from the free safety position. Hanslick never had a prayer. It's 4th down and 7.
Well, we kind of gave them a little bit of their own medicine there. We blitzed. We matched up out, head up on their receivers, man on man, and then we brought some pressure, and they didn't handle it very good.
Tigers in punt formation now. 4th down and 7 it is. 2:35 left till the half. Hereford with 1 timeout left in the first half. Kind of had that rugby-style kick the last time where the kicker kind of runs to one side, kicks it low and along the ground. Don't know if that was intentional the last time. We'll be able to tell after this punt on 3rd down and 7. Good snap. Nope, this time he's just going to kick it away. Booms it. And a fair catch signaled for and made by Jonathan at the 15. Hereford will take over there with 2:15 left till the half, leading 7-3.
That's a good job by Jonathan, making sure, because if he don't feel that ball there, it's probably going to be inside the 5. And excellent job. We've got some time. We've got, what do we got? 1 timeout.
1 timeout left, Coach.
2:15. If we can hit a big one or a 20, 30-yard play here quick, we can have a sure good shot at going down and getting some more points.
Whiteface offensive unit trots back out there. We go with the tight end as Reisenhuber's the tight end on the near side. That means there's 2 running backs. That means, or just 1 running back, I beg your pardon. That means this is a running formation. We go quickly, give it to Uvalde. He hits off 1 would-be tackler and gets about 4, now about 3, out to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Well, and that's a good, solid, conservative call, because we don't want to do anything here to let them gain any kind of momentum.
Whitefaces with a 7-3 lead, inside 2 minutes to play first half. I would think, depending on what happens here on 2nd down or 3rd down, the Tigers may very well use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
I would be shocked if they didn't, depending on what happens.
Exactly. Whitefaces bring Garza and Yostin to the near side. Davis split out to the left side. In the slot over there is Shelton. Back to throw. Looking out here to the near side. Sidearms it complete to Garza. Christian out of bounds up around the 25-yard line. That's about 1.5 yards, 2 yards short of the first down. 3rd down upcoming. It does stop the clock with 1:28.
Yeah, this will be interesting here, Coach. Decide what Coach wants to do. This is one of them times where you might fake it in there and throw the deep ball.
You might, huh?
You might, could. I doubt if he does that, but I wouldn't. I'd love it if he tried it.
1:28 left till the half. 3rd down and 2. Wide side left. Handoff inside Uvalde. He lowers his shoulder and gets the first down out to the 34. Played it pretty close to the vest, but got what we needed.
That's a good call. There's nothing wrong with that.
No. 1st and 10 Whitefaces. That's first down number 8 on the night for the Whitefaces, and a big one there because now got 1:26. We can still do a little something with it here as they wind the clock. Hereford with 1 timeout, but still deep in their own territory at the 28. Out of the shotgun now, straight back. 3-man rush. He throws it long out here for Yostin. Overthrows him. Chase was really well covered, double covered, in fact. Stops the clock with 1:16 left.
Yeah, they had a cornerback and a safety on the top, and they weren't going to let Chase get deep that time. And over on the other side, they were pretty much manned up on us.
1:16 left till the half. 2nd down and 10 Hereford from the 29, their own 29. Again, if we run it here, I would expect to see Frenship use a timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Wide side to the left, shotgun formation. Handoff inside, but a flag before that happens. The Whitefaces are going to get an illegal procedure and make it 2nd down and 15. So we've had a ton of those things in this first half, I'm telling you.
These guys, they're throwing a lot of flags, and you don't like to see that, but this is a big game, and the kids are probably a little on the edge a little bit because it is a big game, and probably put us in a position now to see about running down some clock because it's 1:14 and we're about 75 yards from pay dirt.
And the Tigers, again, with 2 timeouts left, if we do run it here, the Tigers, I would think, would use one of those 2 timeouts on 2nd and 3rd down and try to get the ball back, make Hereford punt it. 1:14 till the half. Wide side left. In motion goes Uvalde, and we move again. Whitefaces on the near side. The offensive tackle started rocking back, and Makes it 2nd down and 20, and now we're digging ourselves a pretty deep hole here, Coach.
Yeah, we are, and we need to be careful.
Yeah.
We probably need to do something and let the clock run some more, because we don't want to give it. They could, right now, kicking from there, they could get it on the 45, 50-yard line.
Sure. Back in the shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's the short side of the field. 2nd down and 20. He's going to throw it. Looking, throws it long. Got a man out there, and Davis makes the catch. Was he inbounds or out of bounds? Incomplete it is. It would have been a gain of about 35 or 30 yards. Jonathan caught it, but he was out of bounds right in front of the Friendship bench.
Yeah, he let the defense kind of, I don't know if he didn't interfere with him, but he forced him to go to the side. And he just didn't have enough room to hold his feet.
So they don't have to use a timeout there, and there's 1:04 left first half, and they still have 2 timeouts remaining, so that could play into what happens to the balance of the half. Hereford leading 7-3. Whitefaces send 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Need 20 for the first down. Back to throw. Looking. Now it breaks down, but he scrambles out of there, still looking. Pulls it down again, runs back right, still got time. Looking. Pulls it down, throws underneath. It's complete. And down at the 28-yard line, well short of the first down. The clock running at 54 seconds, and immediately Friendship takes a timeout.
Well, Parker nearly ran the clock out on that one. He does a good job, but they did take a timeout. We're on about the 28-yard line, and they're going to have to punt, or we're going to have to punt, because and we'll see how they play this. We
got a break too in that he almost went out of bounds before he was tackled, and Tigers wouldn't have had to use a timeout. They'd have still had 2. They still have 1 as it is. 54 seconds left till halftime, and 4th and 11. We'll have to kick it away.
Well, this is a big play. If we get a decent punt, I would feel like Friendship probably run the clock. If we get something happen bad or something, then they're going to get some field position and have a chance to try to score.
Wind has picked up maybe a little bit. It's again out of the southeast, so it's favoring the Tigers here in this second quarter. And the Whitefaces, Parker Bridwell, will be kicking into that wind and trying to, as Don said, get them backed up, not give the Tigers good field position. Tigers last time lined up about 25 yards deep, and Parker just kicked it over their heads. I would think they wouldn't make that mistake this time.
Well, I wouldn't either. If they fair catch it or something, they could get decent field position here.
This time the return, well, they've got him up again. He's at the 40. Let's see, that's about be about a 30-yard kick right there. Yep. Parker can surely sail it further than that. I'd rather run up on it than run back on it, frankly. Here's the snap. It's a high kick, but this one's short. Going to hit around midfield. Going to bounce back toward the Whiteface goal line and roll dead at the 46. Clock down to 42 seconds, 41 seconds before the officials stop it. So now 41 seconds, 1 timeout. That was not what we needed to have happen.
No, that wasn't one of Parker's best punts. And our defense, they just got, this is a kind of deal. Don't give a big play up. If they make 7 or 8 yards, that's fine. Don't give a big play up.
Let's see what the Tigers do. You'd think they're going to be throwing the football here. You'd think the Whitefaces, on the other hand, might try to put some pressure on him again. Great first half, 7-3 Hereford. An exciting first half, but the Tigers now with a chance to do something about that deficit. 41 ticks left on the clock. Hanslick calls them down. Wide side right. He rolls back. He's going to throw. Going to throw long. Got his big, lanky receiver out there and hits him right in stride, and he scores. Just like that, the Whitefaces get beat deep, and on one play, that 7-3 lead becomes a 9-7 deficit with the extra point upcoming.
Well, that's tough. You just can't let that happen. If you're beat, interfere with him. Do something. Don't give that deep pass away, because now they're going to go into the half with a lot of momentum. Well,
that just changed the entire ball game. 34 seconds left till halftime, and a 7-3 deficit has become a 9-7 with the point after upcoming lead for the Tigers as they try to tack on the point after. Snap's good. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. 10-7, Tigers by 3. We're back in 1 minute.
For construction.
10-7 Friendship with 34 ticks left in the first half. you could not script a worse scenario for the Whitefaces in that final minute and 30 there. I mean, we don't do a very good job. We get a couple of penalties, give them the ball in great field position, and then do the one thing that Coach Compton mentioned you can't do, give them the big play. Tigers ready to kick it away here. Let's see what they're going to do with it. If they kick it deep or try to skim it along the ground. Yep, they skim it along the ground. Whitefaces fall on it, and I think San Miguel got on it at the 38. It's almost an onside kick attempt. 32 seconds left, and that's strange strategy there for the Tigers because you give the Whitefaces, got a chance to throw it deep here, Coach.
You do, and we do have a timeout. I think that kicker I think he didn't do it exactly like he was told. And old San Miguel, that was funny. It looked like he was kind of on ice, skating around out there trying to get that ball up.
But he did a great job of raking it back in.
Oh, yeah.
But the Whitefaces down now 10-7. Just over a half minute left in the first half, and one timeout. Now they drop everybody. Davis drops the pass. Tried to run the little hitch screen out here, but they closed in a hurry. Well, we've been just off tonight. I'll tell you, we've not been very sharp. Penalties, the drop balls, passes, all that sort of thing. It's just been a little bit out of kilter.
Yeah, they've got their secondary pretty deep.
Yeah.
It's like they're telling their guys just what we're telling ours. Don't let them get behind you.
Second down and 10, 30 seconds left till the half. This time we hand off inside. That's Garcia. Garcia across midfield into Friendship territory to the 47-yard line. 26 seconds left, and that's a first down. If we'll hurry up there now, the Whitefaces can snap it and not use a timeout here and not lose valuable time. Hereford breaks the huddle, gets up there, and they wind the clock now with 26 seconds and running from the 47. Complete out there to Lopez, but he doesn't get out of bounds. And now Hereford will use their final timeout with 17 seconds left in the first half.
Well,
wow.
Zach was giving
it wasn't Zach.
Everything he had to get out of bounds, and he just couldn't get there. But they're going to give us them that's 5-6 yard gain is all, and it really wasn't that much.
No, just about a yard's all we got.
But we need it. We don't have a timeout. We've got time maybe for one play, say a 15-yard play, run down there, spike it, try a field goal. Who knows?
Whiteface is out of timeout. 17 seconds left first half, down 10-7. This all at least possible because of the bad kickoff by the Tigers after they score with 34 seconds left in the first half.
That's right. They kind of gave us we had a bad punt and set them up, and they had a bad kickoff. The problem is we don't have as much time as they have.
No. Well, here you just almost got to either run some sort of little hitch and go sort of a deal or swing and gate or some, I don't know what, some trick play. Whiteface is out there. Got to give Parker time if we're going to throw it deep, obviously. Got to give him a lot of time. Tigers with 3 rushers and 8 defenders. Hereford with 4 potential receivers going out here. But he hands off inside to Garcia, and Damian has another first down, and he streaks down to the 28-yard line. And with 10 seconds left in the first half, the Whitefaces have a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line, 28-yard line of Friendship. Got to get up there and clock it now. Got to hit the ground before more than a second ticks off here.
I'm not sure. Did he not go out of bounds?
He didn't, Coach. Okay. And Friendship takes a timeout. How about that? The Tigers, I think that's a huge break for the Whitefaces. Friendship takes a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back. Hereford will have it 1st and 10 at the Friendship 28 in 1/2 minute. Back at Whiteface Field, 2 running plays by Garcia have given the Whitefaces a 1st and 10 at the Friendship 28. Hereford out of timeouts. I know the Tigers want to get organized there, but man, they give the Whitefaces a chance to get organized and not have to worry about another couple of seconds running off the clock.
That's exactly right, and you're close enough. We're close enough now to scoring territory that, you get one good throw, you could score a touchdown just like they did a while ago.
And the Tigers are playing pretty much, they've got one guy deep, but pretty much in their regular defensive formation with 4 men rushing. Back to throw. Here comes the pressure, but they don't get him. Steps up, throws it long in the corner of the end zone. Got a man there, pass fought for, but incomplete. 3 seconds left till halftime. Well, that was a good job. Davis went up and battled for it. Good defense by the Tigers, but you might as well do that in this situation here on the final play of the first half. Might as well do it again.
You bet. I've got no problem with that, and I think we're going to try a field goal.
Well, we are. Here's Martinez out to hold. Now, remember this, Ryan, this will be a 45-yard field goal into the wind. So, and Parker certainly can kick that far, but Ryan's a quarterback too. I don't think we'll see any trickery here. Down 10-7. Snap's good. Kick is down. It is not going to get there. And that's the end of the first half. Tigers could run it back, but they choose not to. Instead, they field it and toss it to the official, and we go to halftime with Tigers on top, 10-7 over the Whitefaces, and a disappointing end to that first half, Coach. The touchdown, the long touchdown pass by the Tigers, and the Whitefaces gave a great effort, but couldn't get anything to show for it as the half ends.
Yeah, that's a cardinal sin, down there when you let a guy get behind you, and in that situation, you really, that's disappointing. I know it is for the players and the coaches, but be that said, we had the same opportunity down here and almost pulled it off. They defense, but you got to give them a little credit. That guy, that 6'6" guy, is a pretty good player.
All right, the two teams have headed to the locker room, and we'll have halftime shows. We'll talk a little bit about what tomorrow will bring. Lady Whiteface volleyballers with a huge match tomorrow. Here it's 10-7 Friendship. Cindy's tallying up some numbers for us. With the Tigers on top by 3. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here and return to Whiteface Field in 2 minutes.
Presents the 2009 version of Spectacular, the award-winning, the marvelous Mighty Maroon Band. This year the band is under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Kaplan Hayes. Tonight the band will perform its 2009 UIL contest show, which includes music from the Dizay's opera Carmen, arranged by Richard Saucedo, and featured trumpet soloist Sarah Lamascus. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Dancers in the week include Luke Briggs, Miranda Mendiola, Brady Overty, and Leslie Ramirez. Perfect Band would like to also wish the Friendship Band good luck at the UIL Region Marching Contest tomorrow at Lowry Field during the morning. Hereford Mighty Maroon Band will be performing their UIL Region Contest on